Hi everybody, Mr. Fitz here with my trusty saxophone, and band is awesome. And it's time for number 72, The Little Fish. Okay, I'm going to angle this so you can see my fingers. So I'll play it first, then we'll talk about it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, so now here's the thing about that. That's a really cool song, isn't it? So the thing of it is, it's using eighth notes, and that's the kind of the key thing with this one is we want to make sure we are able to do our foot tapping and correctly do eighth notes. And as you know from previous stuff, eighth notes are half a beat each. All right. So the first step, we always do a 4 or 5 part process for learning a song, and we also break it down. So I'm going to break it down first. I'm going to tap my foot. There's the foot cam. So I'm going to say the tas and the TTs, and I want you to say it along with me for the first phrase, which is up to the half note, which is in the 4th measure, I think. All right, here goes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. T, T, ta, 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 ta. So notice I just went up to the half note there. Did you notice my foot was going T, T, ta, ta? So none of this T, T, no double taps or anything like that. That's super important. And it is important that the 2 eighth notes happen in the same amount of time as 1 quarter note, because that's how eighth notes work. After you can do that, practice it and pause the video if you have to, but then play it on 1 note. Let's do it on a B. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so I just did the same exact thing. Instead of saying T, T, ta, ta, I said it with my saxophone on a B. Okay, now the third step is to name the notes and push the buttons as if you were playing your saxophone to the steady beat of tapping your foot. And hopefully you're always hearing me tap my foot, right? All right, so now if you don't know your notes, I need you to pause and then come back. All right, here goes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. G, G, B, 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 D, C, B, A, G, A, B. All right, so that's the first part. And then what you do is you just practice that until you can say it. And then finally, you try to play it. All right, so here's the 4th step. And again, I'll let you see my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right. Now that's the first part. Now the second part is almost the same, but there is a kind of a key difference. If you look at the second part, starting with the 2 eighth notes, the TT are 2 different notes. So that's going to require a little bit of practice, right? So in other words, instead of T, T, ta, we have T, T, ta, and that's a little bit tricky. T, T, ta, ta, ta. So when you practice the second half, what you want to do first is just practice the first 3 notes. The G, the A, and the B. T, 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 ta, like that. All right. And now the thing is, you know how we went through the 4 steps before? The rhythm of this second half is exactly the same rhythm as the first half. But the difference has to do with the notes, okay? And it's just that small difference, but it does make it trickier. All right, so when you practice that, make sure that you can go T, T, ta, or G, A, B, 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 like so. And you'll be in good shape. All right, so have fun with the little fish and practice hard.